And from the world headquarters of RT America and our nation's capital, hello again, everybody. I'm Rick Sanchez. Is the U.S. economy in a recession as we speak right here, right now? We're going to bring you three new indicators and also a conversation with Richard Wolff, economist Richard Wolff, to try and answer that very important question that affects all of us, really, no matter where we live. But first, Facebook. What if we lived in a world where a computer program tracked our every movement, knew all of our personal information, and even scanned our faces without our consent? And what if this program was controlled by one of the world's most powerful corporations, one that could make even more money yet by selling our private information, my private information that they got for me or that I gave to them, to some other company so that they can have it as well, even though I didn't give it to that other company? Well, this massive corporation / computer programming outfit, it would be a lot like Facebook, right? Think about it. What is Facebook? So yesterday, this social media giant was finally punished for its illegal privacy practices when the U.S. government issued it a $5 billion fine. And at first sight, it looks like our government is finally taking a stand against Facebook, right? Here are the headlines. I'm going to show them to you. Let's go CNN. From CNN, Facebook will pay an unprecedented $5 billion penalty over privacy breaches. From CNBC, FTC slaps Facebook with a record $5 billion fine, orders privacy oversight. Sounds bad, right? From the Washington Post, U.S. government issues stunning rebuke, historic $5 billion fine against Facebook for repeated privacy violations. But here's the question that I have to ask. Is this really a, quote, stunning rebuke? Is it a stunning rebuke? Let me give you some perspective, all right? How big is Facebook? How big is Facebook? Facebook is so big that it will pay off that fine that seems to most of us like gargantuan, right? With 1 month's worth of revenue. The revenue they acquire in 1 month, and probably some of that it's going to be able to write off in taxes. You see, when you're that big, you almost start to become unpunishable. Remember that word. It may be the first time you use it, but we'll probably use it again. Unpunishable. Facebook. Facebook's misdeeds have affected 2.2 billion people. Think of that number. See, there was a time in America where we had to stand up to corporations that simply got too big. No, true. In the last century, antitrust laws were incorporated to go after Standard Oil, to go after the steel barons, to go after the railroad barons, which are becoming bigger than the government itself. They were becoming companies and industries that were bigger than the country, the entire country. That's not safe. Now consider what Facebook introduced earlier this month. Given everything that I just told you, now add this, put this on top of that, right? Its own currency. Its own currency. What's next? How much do they need? How big is too big? This is the news with Rick Sanchez, where we believe it's time to do news again. So you haven't heard that we're the ones covering the stories that you won't see covered anywhere else? In Venezuela, Kazakhstan, let's go to Hong Kong. And the media reaction to that has been crickets. How about the way we cover those stories? What the hell does that mean? Wowee, wowee, wowee. That's the key word in this case, uprising. Keep? Can you believe that? Watching. This is the right thing for members of the media to do, to actually pick sides. Look, if you like what you see, subscribe.